Hey everyone, the staff at the Southern Olive have been begging me for a couple of years to actually talk about balsamic vinegar. What is it? How is it in comparison to an apple cider vinegar? And other health benefits from a clinical perspective. So let's go through some of the basics. What is balsamic vinegar? So it's a vinegar that must be made in a very traditional manner in Modena, Italy. And they have the rights over, the name and the process of how balsamic vinegar is made, similar to champagne can only be made in France. So if you were buying a balsamic vinegar in a grocery store and it says that it's made in California or Sicily or some other place, unfortunately, it's not a true balsamic vinegar. The grapes must be grown in Modena, Italy, as well as picked, crushed, cooked into a grape must until it caramelizes, and then placed into these wooden casks with holes in it to allow for aeration, oxidation, as well as fermentation. Must be aged for a minimum of 12 years before it's ever released to the public. So our products at the Southern Olive are the balsamic vinegars are aged anywhere from 12 to 25 years. We can get older versions of balsamic vinegar, but they're quite expensive and not sure that people actually purchase it. So knowing that the vinegar must be aged for a minimum of 12 years, if you have a bottle and you read the label and it says, hey, this Balsamico di Modena is aged for 3 years or 5 years or 6 years, sounds lovely, but you need to know that that's a fake balsamic vinegar. The FDA does not regulate the imported products. Oftentimes the facility has to be FDA certified. They say that the product is subject to being evaluated or I guess tested, but they have so many products that are imported, they don't have time to go in and look at it and test what's in the bottle to see if it actually matches what's on the label, unfortunately. And so if you get a fake balsamic vinegar, which is a lot of balsamic vinegars in grocery stores as well as in restaurants, guess what you're consuming? It's a concentrated grape juice with a very strong vinegar, oftentimes like a distilled vinegar, and or sometimes it can be a wine vinegar. And then they actually add caramel coloring, corn syrup, sugar to mimic the rich taste of a balsamic vinegar. Not only the taste, but also the look, because balsamic vinegar is often brown, it's thicker, and it's just really robust, with flavors. So unfortunately, if you're on a Mediterranean diet or you're trying to consume more vinegar for weight loss or for chronic pain or to lower your blood pressure, cholesterol, things like that, and think you're doing something good for your health and you're consuming a fake balsamic vinegar, you're actually worsening your health and causing potential other chronic diseases to occur. A lot of people don't understand that caramel coloring is not in fact a color, but it's a chemical. And the federal regulations distinguish among 4 types of caramel coloring, 2 of which are actually mixed with ammonia. And I don't know about you, but I'm not sitting around my home drinking a bottle of ammonia because it's toxic. Yet it is in tons of different products. If you were to read the label, it'll say caramel coloring. It's also in soy sauce and beer and cereals and just random food products, which is why we try to stay away from prepackaged foods, because if you can't pronounce it, if you don't know what it is, then it's probably man-made and not good for you. And the true word for caramel coloring, it's so long that I can't even pronounce that chemical name. So anyway, stay away from it. So I want to talk about the other health benefits of balsamic vinegar. So they did clinical trials, comparing apple cider versus balsamic. Yes, one is an apple, one is a grape, but they both contain this product called acetic acid, which when it comes to weight loss and fighting chronic pain and disease, the acetic acid is extremely powerful. It actually helps, I believe, even though it's the word acid, it actually promotes an alkaline state in your body. And whenever you have a diet that is high in alkalinity, it helps to fight cancer and disease. A lot of cancer, a lot of infections and other diseases thrive on sugar as well as thrive on an acid state. So even though it might taste or feel acidic in your mouth, but when it actually goes into your body, goes through a chemical process, it actually produces alkalinity. So acetic acid inhibits the activity of several carbohydrate digesting enzymes, including amylase, sucrose, maltase, and lactase. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to remember. And what that does is it helps bind with different types of foods that whenever you're eating it, so it helps lower your blood sugar. In some cases, just normalizes your blood sugar. It helps increase the sensation of fullness. It really gets into your gut and it helps with digestion. And it helps reduce body fat accumulation. So a lot of people that are on diets, they say, hey, drink an apple cider vinegar, but then they do it for a little while, but they don't like the taste of it, so they become non-compliant. Well, now we have a solution for you. If you've not tried any of our balsamic vinegars, they're absolutely delicious, and now you can actually drink your daily vinegar to help you with your health. The other thing that people are not aware of, that balsamic vinegar as well as apple cider vinegar contain powerful antioxidants that fight cell damage and boost your energy. So they destroy free radicals, and if you go back to science in school, those free radicals actually can cause cancer and other types of disease. And so if these antioxidants actually destroy these free radicals, it actually will protect your cells. It's also been seen to slow the process of your cells aging. So those of you that are wanting the fountain of youth, drink some balsamic vinegar. Other anti-inflammatory properties include normalizing blood pressure, reducing the risk of heart attacks, reducing chronic pain, helping reduce headaches, and just improving digestion. They both have the probiotics in the mother in it, which also help extremely with gut health. And then last but not least, the one product that balsamic vinegar has that an apple cider vinegar does not is the resveratrol, which can be found like in red wine and other types of berries, but not apple cider, unfortunately. And so this is really cardioprotective. It also helps fight off other like cancer and help keep your brain healthy and all that jazz. Anyway, so I hope that this episode was beneficial for you and informative. And one last thing. Some people don't realize that a balsamic vinegar is great on ice cream. It's great in baked goods. You can put it as a drizzle on fruit instead of sugar. You can use it as a marinade for salad dressings. You can do it as a finish on, roasted veggies or meats. You can just put it in your smoothie. You can put it in seltzer water if you're trying to kind of come off a little alcohol, or maybe your sodas that you're drinking, or some people just put it straight up into water. I mean, you can do it however you want to, but we do recommend at least 2 tablespoons a day for health benefits. All right, this is Dr. Amber Green. I'm out. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the store sometime.